Emmanuel, God is with us. I'm aware that you guys have all been told that these plants grow so big and you got to have a massive garden to grow them. You can never grow a pumpkin patch if your garden's only 10 foot by 10 foot. This is 2 different pumpkins. 3, there's one that's growing in the shade over there. And they are proving you wrong. That's all I got to tell you. Not only do I have a huge pumpkin growing here, I have a 10-foot tall sunflower that people say you have to have a huge garden. It is the star of my flower garden. I am using this pumpkin to adorn my lemon tree. And just so you know, pumpkins and melons are very good for citrus vines. I don't know what the roots of pumpkin and melon do, but they do heal citrus trees. So if you could grow your pumpkins and melons with your citrus, that they benefit one another. It's not talked about. People always grow pumpkins by themselves. They don't need to be grown by themselves. In fact, if the citrus tree has flowers, then you might increase your pollination of your pumpkin by having them together. Another combination that will work is growing your pumpkins with your berries when the berries are in flower, because the berries are going to attract whatever bees are in the area, and then you'll be able to have a higher pollination rate on your melons and pumpkin. And we all know getting good pollination for our melons and pumpkin is absolutely critical. I'll tell you where I haven't noticed any additional help is these sunflowers. The bees that come to these sunflowers, they do not leave the sunflowers and pollinate my pumpkin squash blossoms. I haven't gotten one squash blossom planted from my pumpkin. Oh, and you guys, these are cool season. These are my cool flowers, tomatoes. It's too cold for them to grow, but as you can see, they are setting down roots for next year. And so this pumpkin patch will become a tomato patch in the spring as soon as it warms up enough for these tomatoes to grow. So if you are in a temperate zone, tomatoes might be a cool season flower for you too. The tomatoes that you plant as cool season flowers, any tomato that'll grow in your area, as soon as it get warm enough, it will grow. They are not biennials. They are actually perennials in some zones. But in my zone, the summer might kill them. So I can plant them. Now, I don't get fruit in the winter time. I don't get fruit from these in the fall. But they set roots. And they set roots when it's cold and I don't have so much nematode activity. So their roots can go deep without being fought by nematodes. And then once they start battling nematodes, they're already of fruiting size. The roots are already strong. It works out good for me. So I just wanted to say to you, you can have a pumpkin patch if you're willing to manage it. I eat these leaves. So every other day I come out here, harvest some leaves. There's a flower I'm going to eat, get my green vegetables, and then I can have these big leaves. If I didn't eat them and I just let them grow, yeah, they have the potential to take on a lot of space. But as you can see, they're perfectly fine going where I tell them to. But if I have nothing to say, then they have their own plan too. You can see they have their climbers out. And pumpkins can scale houses, Okay? They can scale houses, no problem. They will, at some point when I let them, climb up this tree to get to warmer weather for the fall. And they'll be all over that, you know, um, with pumpkins dripping down wherever. So those are realities. I just want to encourage you, if you have a small garden, think pumpkin. You know, there's your green leafy vegetable. You don't have to grow any other leafy vegetable. You got it. You want a sweet treat? The flowers, the male flowers, after they close, you see that big flower there? It's closed, it's done. No bee can get to it, but I can still eat it. So you get your sweet treat, and then later on, you'll get your fruit. So it's a very economical choice, space-wise, for those who eat all parts of the pumpkin. And I eat now the stalks on the pumpkin leaves. For these big pumpkin leaves, I eat the stalks on them, as well as eating the pumpkin after they are born and eating the leaf. I do not eat my fresh baby leaves because I don't get enough of them. If you're in an area that has maybe more heat and it grows faster, I only have those 2 liters that are giving me my new fresh leaves, and they have produced all these leaves here. All these leaves, I'll give you an idea because some of you don't know what I'm talking about. This one pumpkin has given me every leaf I'm eating. I don't have, maybe it's starting another row here. But so far, the pumpkin has not given me any other branches. It's all coming off this one row, all my food. And it's the same with this one. Okay, see it? And I'm just having them go in a circle. Here are the old leaves I've eaten. And here's the stalk that I'm going to eat. If that little leaf there wants to become food, I don't know. Looks like somebody tried to eat it already. But I mean, if that wants to grow a plant, fine. But I'm going to eat this stalk here. This is the stalk that I have found delicious. So I'm going to eat it. And those are the ones I've eaten already. So it's a lot of food for me. Everything you see is food. Yeah, good food. And I don't get them all, but I get as many as I can. I tell you that much. Yeah, good stuff, good times. Yes, 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 yes. We must. Okay? So God bless you. I hope this encourages somebody to not be limited by traditional farming. Find your own way to eat good, healthy food that doesn't make you sick, doesn't give you cancer. And when you get old, you can hear people say, you know, you don't have any of those conditions as other people. This is your secret. Nowadays, your secret has to be your own garden. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Nobody else is going to grow it for you. They are growing in a manner that's not sustainable, and they are putting out fires all the time. So if you want healthy food for yourself, you're going to have to grow it yourself. God bless you. Not cute.